Just for fun, I typed, "What will humans look like in 1,000 years?" into Google search, and I found this post, which I will share with you now. Quote, "From my readings on the development of robotics and artificial intelligence, we will be able to create conscious, self-aware, android-like robots within the next 50 years, which would be indistinguishable from human beings in appearance." So, in order to compete from an evolutionary standpoint, humanity would be then forced to use robotics within themselves to become smarter, stronger, and faster. My guess is that rather than replacing our bones with metal bars, this will take the form of self-replicating nanobots, which could be injected like stem cells and make us literally superhuman compared to our current state. We would become hybrids while maintaining our biological humanity. We would be able to communicate through telepathy, go for weeks without food, have total recall of any subject, and even breathe underwater. The lines between human and android would blur, all in the name of competing. I have even read in scientific journals that it will be possible to actually download a human mind into a perfect android body. Go to sleep in a fallible, corruptible bag of water, and wake up in a perfect mechanical body. From the standpoint of one's mind, you wouldn't know anything had changed, except that you now looked like Brad Pitt and had the brains of Einstein. So, how long would it be before, as a race, humanity became so accustomed to our new blended form that we started to no longer see a need for the biological component at all? Or would our basic humanity drive us to maintain that biological portion of ourselves? Sound like science fiction? Yeah, well, I have a cell phone that looks a lot like a Star Trek communicator. Only mine is smaller and takes pictures too. And for the humans will never last another 1,000 years crowd, most of humanity's ills throughout the ages have been due to haves and have-nots. We battle over scarce resources. Technology will provide us with cheap energy, abundant food supplies, and transportation which has no ill effect on the environment. The chief threat to humanity's existence within the next 1,000 years will be intelligent robots, self-aware and conscious as you or I, but so far superior to us physiologically as we are to the earthworms in your backyard. Wars, pollution, the environment, no. None of these will destroy us. Our only real threat is from our own creation. To compete, we will be forced to combine. Therein lies the ethical dilemma. End quote. Okay, let me address this as if I was speaking to the writer of this post directly. What have you been reading that's led you to believe that conscious, self-aware, android-like robots, indistinguishable in appearance from people, will soon be with us, walking amongst us? I'm guessing, and this is just a guess, that you're not an expert in robotics or intelligent design, are you? Just a guess. So according to you, we're likely to be injecting ourselves with self-replicating nanobots to turn us into literal supermen and superwomen. Interesting. How would this lead to us being able to communicate telepathically, or go without food for long periods, or have total recall, or even breathe underwater? These are some pretty extraordinary claims you're making here, friend. Pretty extraordinary indeed. You've read in scientific journals that it will be possible to download a human mind into a perfect android body. In which scientific journals might you have read this claim, I wonder? Reputable journals? Intelligent robots will be the biggest threat to humanity's existence in the next millennia. Well, you heard it here, folks. These robots will make us look like earthworms by comparison, physiologically speaking. How can we hope to compete with our own terrible creation, I ask? War, pollution, the environment, forget about these things and start worrying about the robots, people. You need to wake up to reality. Quit living in a dream world. It's not uncommon for me to come across brilliant, unintentionally comical posts like this while aimlessly browsing on the web. I thought this one was worth sharing though, because it was particularly bold and awesome and just brilliant, Anyway, catch you later, folks. Cheers.